Yeah.
sugar beet
Okay.
sweetener back in our Cokes. I mean, this is it.
Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Zen Honeycutt, and we're live from the Capitol lawn at the March Against Monsanto Dark Act rally.
It's not just a victory for Vermont.
Should I do that again? I'm not sure if that is. This is Zen Honeycutt from Moms Across America, live from the Capitol. Monsanto, the March Against Monsanto Dark Act rally. As you can hear, Ronnie Cummings from OCA, Organic Consumers Association, is speaking just behind me. He's an amazing, brilliant activist, and we hope you want to hear some of that. But we also have with us Heather from St. Louis, Missouri. From St. Louis, Missouri. She came all the way here to both senators' meetings with us yesterday and to ask them to vote no on the Dark Act.
Actually, remember,
Heather, can you say a little bit about why you're here and what was it like to meet with senators?
I'm here because I found out I had celiac disease, and
I mean,
since
everyone in
research,
this
I found out
place
that
here,
the possibility of glyphosate being the reason I have
the
celiac
Democrats
disease.
are hypocrites.
And when I eliminated that from my diet, I no longer had the symptoms or the illness.
Democracy. That's a bunch of crap.
By having an all-organic diet. So
the bigger
I wanted to help change the world on that subject because a lot of people don't realize that it's the
which
food they're
Obama
eating
and the
that
rest
takes
of
the
the
milk
so-called
and not
liberals,
the actual disease itself.
support wholeheartedly.
And so I went and rallied yesterday and did lobbying, and that was such an amazing experience. I was so nervous at first. I didn't know what to expect, but it turned out to be the most amazing experience. People are really receptive to what we said. Changed a few minds. A few people were still in the same opinion they had before we got there, but it was a really awesome experience.
Libertarians who don't
I have to say that Heather's testimony, which I didn't know anything about it, I didn't know about what any of the testimonies would be like. I just knew that committed, dedicated mothers and women and supporters would show up, and they did. And their stories were just incredible. You don't have to know all the ins and outs of the bill. You just need to share your personal opinion about why you want to know what's in your food. And Heather completely reversed tumors and she's working on celiac. She's much better, and depression and all kinds of health issues just by changing her food.
I had polycystic ovarian syndrome, I had a brain tumor, I had 2 bulging discs in my spine, and I also have varicose veins. I was all able to reverse and heal. I no longer have any of those because I switched my diet from a conventional diet to an organic diet, and everything is gone now. And celiac disease does not exist when I do not eat conventional diet or foods that are sprayed or contaminated by glyphosate.
They're going to make the decision.
Completely, really amazing stories here at the Capitol lawn. We are talking to the people who are attending. We have several hundred people here. I don't know if you can see in the background. You can hear
then
Ronnie Cummings. You can see Ronnie Cummings.
Even though we delivered
Ronnie
a
Cummings
petition with
is
over
on stage right now.
names to the White House.
We've got leaders from March Against Monsanto,
Food
Democracy Now,
the last couple of years.
Moms Across America.
Obama would love to be able to
people
use
from
the excuse of
all across the country.
I didn't like that rider. I didn't like those riders.
We have people from Arizona, Florida, Wisconsin, Michigan, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey. We also have a very creative man here in a bee costume. What's your name?
This is going to be a hollow victory.
Dave Gonzalez. And did you make this mask?
Yes, I have made it.
Yes, awesome. Dave Gonzalez made this mask. He's decked out in all kinds of buttons as well, all different kinds of gloves. And why are you here today?
It's a movement to drive these companies into the ground.
He's here because he's concerned about the environment, pesticides in the environment. And what do you want to have happen?
We're setting up a cutting-edge testing lab where we're going to go test selected products across the United States, including meat and animal products.
Yeah, he says he wants these pesticides removed because Monsanto's making them for profit and it's costing us our health. I absolutely agree, and I want to thank you for your creativity. It always makes it more fun when people are creative, and we draw attention to our cause in a fun way. So thanks so much for being here today.
We'll be here as long as it takes.
See that? We will be here as long as it takes. That's the tenacity and the heart and the love that we have in this movement. And I want to thank you so much, Dave.
We're going to have
awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to back up a little bit so we can talk a little bit more away from the sound
for 2 weeks
of the speaker. I don't know if it's going to work any better to move a little far away, but I just want to say we had 39 meetings yesterday with the senators, and it was truly amazing to sit down with the senators' aides. 39 meetings with the senators' aides, and we had people come from all across the country. Some people drove 20 hours to come to these meetings with the senators' aides, and we had a wide variety of reactions, but what was consistent was when we moms talked about our health issues with our children, that they were surprised. They heard things that they had never heard before. And that is what's really important to do when you go to meet with your senators or call your senators, is to tell them your personal story. Because when it gets personal, things change. But when you just talk about the laws or you just talk about legal issues, those are important. But when it gets personal, we make a difference. So I would like to just thank all of the people who came out to meet with their senators' aides, took the time and energy and money, and to thank all of their families for supporting them, because your voice makes a difference. Next Wednesday, the Ag Committee will be meeting and discussing biotech and whether or not they're going to label GMOs. And we were the last ones to be speaking to them before they go on those in that hearing. So we need to make sure that everybody calls next week, call your senator, and let them know that you want GMOs labeled mandatorily, and to make sure that they hear you and they listen to you repeatedly. Please call them. It's getting a little windy here, but I have to say it's very exciting to be in D.C. and to be at this rally. Yesterday we marched in front of the EPA and in front of Monsanto. We didn't occupy Monsanto. There's beautiful pictures on Facebook of the Light Brigade, which did the No Dark Act light signs, and they also projected on the building of Monsanto, Stop the Dark Act. It's a really beautiful way to protest. So please look on Facebook for those pictures and all of the fantastic people that came out from all across the United States to protest and to have our voices be heard. I got to speak yesterday in front of the EPA. That was the most fitting scenario for me. Today they have some wonderful speakers. Stephen Drucker spoke. You can hear Ronnie Cummings from OCA speaking now. Anthony, I believe his last name is Giardi, is speaking. Dr. Group spoke. Liz Rinske, the lawyer, spoke. We're having some really fantastic speakers, and a lot of people are milling around. I don't know if you can see, but there are people milling around here that are stopping and listening. We've got moms and kids and people from there's people in the Capitol that are tourists that are here at the Capitol, and they are getting the opportunity to see what a good old American rally is like, and to find out about the Dark Act. So it's very exciting. And
I'm so happy to see.
Can you hear me, Zen?
What I know about, but I'm sure there'll be more. I'll blog about it and write about it later. I just want to send love out to all of our supporters. Without your support, I wouldn't have been able to be here and to meet with important senators' aides and to get our message across. And I promise you that the mom's voice is being heard, and we are making a difference. We absolutely are. Monsanto stock has dropped 30% this year, and senators are getting that pesticides kill things and that we should not be eating them on our food, and things are changing.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just a little bit.
Can you talk about the food that you're eating? Talk about your life on the road.
Okay, well, I had the fortune of having Ann Temple drive from Wisconsin. She does our graphics. She's just amazing, and she brought a whole bunch of organic food. So she's got organic hummus and veggie and salsa wraps for us today. And this morning I went to an organic restaurant and met with a possible media partner, so he made sure to pick an organic restaurant. And what did we do yesterday? Oh, yesterday we went to Chipotle. It was the closest thing to our closest place to the senators' halls. You know, the Russell House and the Hart House. There was at the Union Station. There was a Chipotle. So we've been making sure to eat organic. we've got Patrick right over here. Hang on one second. Wait, 1 second.
These cities are done.
We've got Patrick here. Look at this. He's asked her, what are we eating? Look at this box. Can you see it? It's organic trees.
We got some organic chips, granola bars, Dr. McCullough, Dr. Bronner, Nutivas, and Nature's Path, the best organic companies there are out there, and they donated a huge amount of food for folks today.
Yeah, that's awesome. This is Patrick from the Organic Consumers Association, and he is hauling in this huge box and trolley of food. And thank you, Patrick. Patrick, can you tell us real quick, why are you here?
Well, I'm here to help spread the message that the country's sick of Monsanto poisoning our agricultural products. We're not going to take it. We're going to stop the Dark Act, and then we're going to be working towards transitioning to organic practices, away from chemical-based practices that are killing the soil. We're moving to organic.
That's right. Thank you, Patrick. You couldn't have said it better. Thanks for being our live Google Hangout.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so, you know, the people that are here really care about what's happening. They care about the earth. They care about their families. They're coming from love. We did have some pro-GMO promoters here trying to interrupt what we were doing, but they were off to the side. There was maybe 6 of them. It was really not anything that anybody needed to worry about. We have way more supporters and way more people who are coming from love, and we're absolutely clear we're going to win this, that GMOs are going to be a thing of the past eventually, and that pesticides even sooner are going to be out of our food, and we're going to be on the pathway to health. And it's very exciting to be here at the Capitol today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being with us. Was there any other questions you had, Jack?
What are you going to be doing the rest of the day? What's your day like?
Okay. Well, let's see. This morning, I had the luxury of sleeping in until about 7:30. The past couple of days, I've been to Iowa, and I was the keynote speaker for Iowa for Occupy Food Prize. And then I went to the Borlaug Dialogue, which was a really fascinating experience. I was basically a GMO love fest with international dignitaries and leaders from all across the world that are being wooed by the chemical companies and the GMO companies to import GMOs into their countries like Uganda, Tanzania, Nairobi, and you know, I mean, all different countries in Africa. So that's what my week has been like. I've been up at you know, 4:30 or 5:30 in the morning every day, and going until 11 o'clock at night. It's been a pretty exhausting week. But this morning I got up at 7:30 and came to a media meeting, and then to the lawn here. And for the rest of the day, I'm going to be here at the rally, and then I'm flying back home to California finally at about 5 o'clock this afternoon. So I wish I could stay and do some sightseeing, but I do want to get back to my kids. Next week I'm going to a messaging meeting where we're going to be convening with some very inspiring people from around the country to talk about the direction of GMO labeling cause, and just for the entire cause. It's been great to just meet with people and connect. So I've got some more traveling happening next week, and I need to get back and rest up on Sunday. So,
can you talk a little bit about the speech that you gave at the EPA?
Oh, yeah, it's very interesting that these GMO crops that they're growing, they keep saying they're doing it to feed the world, but the fact is that the majority of the corn crops are going towards things like ethanol and plastic, and to feed animals that are in CAFOs, you know, factory farms, and very little of that corn is actually being fed directly to humans. So, you know, this entire GMO industry is just, it's not based on fact, it's based on lies, and it's based on a lack of integrity, and they're hurting us. You know, it's poisoning us. They're not feeding us, they're making us sick.
But so, don't buy new clothing.
Okay, why don't I let you go here now, Zen?
What's that?
Most of the cotton.
Why don't I let you go here?
Of course, the whole train
Unless you can find somebody else to talk to.
Oh, okay. Hang on a second. Let me find.
The clothing.
I'm going to show you the
right
the rally
there,
here.
the retail stores here. It's all a mess. So I promised the farmers in India that for next World Food Day, if we do protests all across the country against Monsanto, and I hope we will next World Food Day in our local communities, let's not wear Monsanto clothes. You know, that'll be part of our determination. And I can't talk about this publicly, but you'll hear about.
Okay, are you finding out about GMOs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Awesome. Do you want to talk to? We're on a live Google Hangout. And what's your name?
And we're going to have a big surprise for them at the Paris Climate Summit.
Where are you from?
We're going to make an
Originally
announcement
from Pennsylvania, but I was a farmer out in Colorado for about 15 years.
They're not
great,
going to
and
like.
you've got a
And it's going to involve all of our efforts as well.
Awesome.
But it's going to be huge.
And so you're out in Iowa, you said?
Okay.
No, in Colorado.
Sorry, Colorado.
Where I farmed for a while, and now I'm mobile.
Let's celebrate.
Oh, that's great.
We have won
So you're here. Why are you here?
Because I care about what they're doing to family farms. I care about what they're putting in our food. I care about what they're doing to our environment. My kids deserve a place to grow up where it's healthy and they can know what's a healthy, safe environment.
Great. And do you want to say why you're here? No? Okay.
She was just trying to learn about it.
Oh, she's trying to learn about it. Okay, well, I won't interrupt
Power
you too
to
much
the
for
people.
learning about it, but I just want to say thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Yep, and what's the most important thing you think people can do?
Tell somebody. If every person here would tell 3 people a day, this war would be over in a minute.
I think we can handle 3 people a day.
Yeah, each one of us meets 3 people a day.
Awesome, and your dog here has a
reaches millions weekly.
you can see your shirt on too. Thanks so much for bringing your dog and for
He is
coming out.
also a proponent towards the
Awesome.
growth of alternative news and a dedication
So you can see that
to various
there
nonprofit
are
organizations. Please warmly welcome Anthony.
Japanese tourists here, groups of tourists that are here, and are you here for the protest?
Sure.
You are?
Stumbled upon it.
You stumbled upon it. Do you want to go on a live Google Hangout? Do you know about GMOs?
No, I don't know anything about anything.
Can I ask you a question? Sure. Okay. So hi, I'm here with somebody who just stumbled upon this event. What's your name?
Megan.
So this is Megan. Where are you from?
I'm from Frederick.
Frederick, where? Frederick, Maryland. Okay. And what do you know about GMOs?
That they are wrong.
I don't really know anything.
Wrong,
Okay.
and you
So
are
do you know they're genetically
powerful.
modified
You are worth
organisms
more.
in our food?
You are
You haven't heard
able
about
to
them
do
before?
it, and
I've heard of
just
that.
Okay.
I don't know
positive talk.
specifically anything about
Let's look
them,
at the
like where they
results.
come from or
They told
why
us.
they're
Okay.
happening.
All right. Cool. Well, Fred, are you interested in it?
Yeah,
They
that's why I
told
walked
us.
over here.
Okay, good. Awesome. So she's
There's
interested.
nothing
She doesn't
we
know
can
about
do
it. So you've never
Monsanto.
heard about them before, or you said you've heard.
I've heard about them, but
How
I
did you
just,
hear about it?
I
McDonald's.
feel like it's
We could
pretty
do
well
nothing to
known
switch
in
people off
the
of
news and
McDonald's.
things.
There's
I mean,
nothing
that's
we
what
can
it's like. I hear moms talking
There's a
about it
reason
a lot.
Monsanto
with their
just has to
kids.
lay
I
off
guess maybe there's GMOs
2,600
in
jobs.
Baby food? Okay. Oh,
And
no,
there's
I'm sounding really
millions
no,
right
no,
now.
no.
Millions.
This is the majority
And there's
of
a
America
reason
really doesn't know that much
that
yet about GMOs. And so this is the perfect example,
losing
and we're
so
really
much
glad
money
that you are here
that they won't
interested
even
to
tell us
find
how.
out more. And so I just
We're
want to
not
ask,
buying
do you think that GMOs should be labeled?
We're not
if they're in our
falling
food that
for
we
it
should know about it?
anymore.
Oh, for sure.
And we're not
Okay.
taking
Yeah, it would make
the
sense, wouldn't it?
corporate
Yeah.
propaganda
Awesome. Well,
BS
that's why we're here.
at the
We want to
most
get GMOs
instinctual
labeled
level.
essentially out of our
Saying
food,
no,
and we hope you find out more about GMOs. And thanks for being here. All right. Thank you. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. So, young people are finding out about GMOs, but they really don't know that much about them. Not just young people, all kinds of people. But she was a really good example of that.
95+% in every single poll.
We've got Anthony Giardi talking right now. I'm going to point the picture that way.
And guess what? 96% of Monsanto shareholders are against GMO labeling. So speaking also to the most likely paid off Monsanto opposition over there, I would wonder if Monsanto has such amazing products. GMOs are revolutionary. They save the world. They enhance the food supply. Well, then why aren't we labeling them? Right? I'm an entrepreneur. I make products, and if I have a product that I'm so passionate about, I want to say, hey, this is my product. I really like this stuff. It works. It's great. It helps people. I want to let people know it's mine. Well, gee, 96+% of Monsanto shareholders don't want you to know what you're eating. Monsanto doesn't want you to know. They spend millions of dollars against opposing the very concept of knowing. There's a reason in California Monsanto was caught. The opposition groups were caught fabricating FDA quotes saying that GMOs are perfectly safe, perfectly natural. And the FDA even said, we didn't say that. It's total BS. we don't have a stance on GMO.
So you can see there's a variety of, there's a wide variety of people here from all across the country. It's very exciting. I'm going to see if I can get 2 seconds of Tammy Cal Monroe on. She's busy organizing everything, but I'm going to see if I can talk to her.
Take a stand. Record this on video.
Wait, hang on. This is Phyllis from Pennsylvania. We're in a live Google Hangout, and she did a great meeting with her Pennsylvania senator yesterday. She came very well prepared with actual food products where you could just not tell whether or not it was genetically modified. And there was a food product from another country that was labeled genetically modified. It's a very tiny label, very tiny.
Nondescript, completely non-threatening, almost invisible, in fact, that you can only find if you're actually looking for it. And it's just sort of amazing that so many people seem to think it's worth spending hundreds of millions of dollars to prevent something like that from happening in the United States.
Yep, very tiny label. Thank you so much for that example. That was really great.
The data.
Okay, thanks. Okay. Hi, Tammy. Can we get you on a live Google Hangout just for a second? So we're here with Tammy Canal Monroe, and she's the organizer of the event. One of the organizers, yes, with a lot of other people. And we just want to say hi, and thank you so much, Tammy, for organizing this event. Thank you for being here. Yeah, and can you tell us a little bit about this event, or who's coming up next to speak?
Yes, we actually have Dave Murphy coming up next, as well as Kelly Barrett with Children of Vietnam Veterans Health Association. We also have 2 really amazing musicians that are going to be performing. One of them is all the way from Los Angeles, and one of them is from Boston. And their specialty is songs about Monsanto and GMOs, so we're really looking forward to that.
Wow, you got a great lineup. You got somebody, Stephen Drucker spoke earlier, Anthony Giardi, and Dr. Group, and Right Sig. And a lot of great speakers. Thank you for all your dedication and effort that you put in. This is hours and hours of unpaid work, folks, that to change the world. And you want to send some support out to people that do this. And keep sharing, right? Share, and call your senators. No on the Dark Act. Great. Thank you so much. All right. And I'm going to come over here and say hi to Liz. Liz spoke earlier. Hi. Yeah, she was awesome. She talked about how, there's all this cheering going on here. She was awesome. She spoke about how sometimes, Congress may not listen to us, or, the chemical companies may not listen to us. Our voices may not be heard there, but when we change the food in our grocery stores or in our table, we make a difference. So you made a great point. Anything else you want to say to people? What should they be doing about this?
Oh, just anytime you have a choice of GMOs or non-GMOs, choose the non-GMOs, because that's where we have a huge impact, and especially women and mothers. Like, we are responsible for food security in our households and communities, and knowing that power that we have, we can alter our food landscape, create the revolution.
We will create the revolution. Thank you, Liz. Fantastic. Can I grab Anthony Giardi just for a second on a live Google?
How you feeling?
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Anthony.
Came all the way from Los Angeles,
What else do you want
California.
to say to the people out there?
Well, I think my number one message is that the number one lie speaking by all corporate overlords, political controllers, whatever you want to call it, is that you are powerless. The truth is, activists work. We're real human beings with real potential and real ability to change the world in any way we see fit. And I don't buy the BS that we shouldn't be out here being passionate about something. Because even if you don't believe in some of this stuff, right, at least we're human beings that care about the future of humanity in some sense. And at least we get right?
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much for making a difference.
And our people will live behind about these issues.
Hi. Oh my goodness. And we have Dr. Group. He spoke earlier. Dr. Group gave a fascinating talk. What do you want to say to the people out there in our live Google Hangout?
I just want to let everybody know that if you're not here, you're with us. We're going to be releasing all these videos online so everybody can hear and support the cause to really change the world and create an environment of breathing clean air, eating clean food, and drinking clean water.
Thank you so much. One of the activists of the year. They gave some awards out. It's very nice. Thank you for being with us, Dr. Group.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great. Yeah.
And everybody, so y'all stand up. You ready to give one a little bit? Get it. Yeah, big one.
From New York. Oh, we got some music going on.
Masato. The students Masato.
Battalion.
Away from Masato.
Thank you for
They
being
say you love me, what you taking me? Beat a McDonald's.
I wrote book 50 harmful effects
Genetically modified burn in my belly.
Thank you for doing that. You might see the music now.
Organic, I'm going through panic. My health is in hazard. I'm digesting plastic. They eating good foods, but I'm wired from a race living lavish. The cloning the seeds, the preacher, the priest, living in species. Moody for Mickey, these acting like monkeys. Switching the beef, eating Chuck E. Cheese, eating just cheese. They killing the bees, replacing divinity. War these guys with this negative images. You can't replace photosynthesis energy. Biosynthesis, we can't grow. Are you kidding me? Masato, Obama's have hateful disease, so people believe he was evil. The readers should sheep the protest, the people, the farmers. Schumer's provision, while you was fixated on gay marriage, he was conspired. Revealing your inside, the senator, Robert Mikowski signed H.R. 933, read it. You're trying to get power, so don't be dumb. You just tell me, whatever you can, raise your right hand, support local farmers wherever you can. Work out the system, you get warned, here's your prevention, what's your position, lay in the dirt, respect the extension, turn up, hey. Yo, GMO, rejob, no GMO, see, Masato, our sales Masato, the shows Masato, trolls Masato, the food is Masato, away from me pronto, you say that you love your kids, but you take them and feed them in house? What? No. I got body, yes sir. Check the body. Oh my God, that's so true. I don't eat that tofu. You take my story, you switch it up, and you say it's yours. That's so rude. All I be doing is searching and reading and eating like vegans. Knowledge itself. All I be doing is clubbing and drinking and acting like he is. Cultural truth and these rules be cool and genetically ruined. All kids look as women. They ain't got no love for no black life. They ain't got no love for no plant life. Every young brother that get shot down, that's another bitch gun down by our body. What's the revelation? Tell the revolution. Fuck the prosecution. Put your fist up. No GMO, you are no GMO. Masato. I like that. GMO, no GMO, no GMO, no GMO, no GMO, no GMO. Power to the people, y'all. Love y'all. What's up? Masato.
Rachel, we're on the live Google Hangout. Awesome. Hey guys. This is your.
We are deserving good quality of life, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Rachel, is there anything you want to say?
Yeah,
no GMO.
We're on the side.
Good to see you, Rachel.
Body, Hassan Hayes. We are no GMO. Thank y'all.
Friendly faces. Okay, we got some GMO-free dads here. Look at this, GMO-free dads and GMO-free kids. And we got some GMO-free moms. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this is a live Google Hangout with the people in the Capitol. Check it out. No GMOs. No GMO! Yeah, awesome. So lots of people hanging out. We got Rainbow here with her awesome garb on. Yeah, awesome. So we're having a fun time with some great music. And lots of people gathering. We've got
great snacks. We had Nativa in the house. We had Dr. Mercola from Mercola.com. And we had Dr. Brothers donating products so that everybody here can have a good meal. They did that through the SBA, so that was really good. Nobody went hungry. Nature's path. Exactly. If you were fed up about GMO food, you got fed as well. So yeah, worked out really well for everybody. Yeah. The weather could have been a little better, but the company was excellent. We missed you. Wish you were here. Come next time. Totally worth it. Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, cool. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I think you can tell we make it fun. And there was somebody that said, if there's a revolution and there's no dancing, then I'm not coming. But there's definitely dancing in this revolution. It's happening right now. People are coming from love
and from freedom and health. And you heard from one of the testimonials earlier for today from Heather. You can turn around your health completely. She had tumors. She had ovarian issues, cysts. She had depression and suicidal thoughts and all kinds of terrible things happening in her life, anger issues, and she turned that all around when she eliminated GMOs and gluten and glyphosate-sprayed gluten and went organic. So that's what we're promoting is good health. So very exciting day. I think I'm going to sign off unless you have any other questions, Jack.
No, I think this is a good time to sign off. Thanks so much for taking your time to show us exactly what was going on in the lawn.
Yeah, thank you so much. It really is a privilege. I'm so glad for the technology and for your commitment, Jack, to continually get the word out to people. Weekly GMO-free news is a very important aspect of getting the word out to people, the latest local news, and we appreciate that. Let me just show you one last scene of the, I don't know, can you see the needle back there? Anyway, this is a beautiful place, D.C. Very glad to share it with everybody. And thank you very much for everything you do. Just please share about GMOs and call your senators. Next Wednesday is the hearing, the ag hearing. They need to hear from us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and until they stop the DARK Act and they give us the right to know what's in our food. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to sign out.